Hey there everybody, Professor Cloud here with our next episode of Professor Builds a Satisfactory. In our last episode we did a bunch of exploration and really kind of focused on getting the petroleum power milestone completed, which we absolutely did. We also dropped down on, according to the exact wording of the achievement, a space giraffe tick penguin thingy. That's the name of the achievement. So those big beasts that have been walking around, we actually dropped down on top of one of them and we found out that they're bouncy. It was very cool. But we also did a bunch of exploration outside of the area where the oil fields are, because I had found some things and I wanted to show you all that. In this episode, it's petroleum power. It's time to hook up our first oil generator and really start to build out the oil field area. Taking advantage of just the oil fields, but also we found some crude oil as well, so we'll eventually plug those in. At the moment, I'm not going to remove any of our existing coal generator power. I want to go ahead and get all of the extra power in that I can, and then we'll figure things out as we go, because we still need to unlock the recipes for the other two items in Phase 3. So let's go ahead and jump in and get started with that. So as you can see here, I have gone ahead, put in the modular frames. I did go ahead and craft all of the cabling that I said we would need for the industrial manufacturing, which is going to unlock the two recipes that we need. We do need another 25 motors. They should be being produced over here. And there they are. So let's go ahead and put those in. There were 50 more in there. So you'll also notice in my to-do list, we have a fluid buffer, 4 fuel power generators. We're only going to hook up probably 2 at the outset, but 2 more oil extractors, 4 more refineries. Actually 2 more fluid buffers. Now that I think about it, it's going to need to be 3. So it looks like we have enough encased industrial beams to get us where we need to go, but we're going to need 100 plastic. And oh crap, I don't know if I switched the production from rubber to plastic. I don't remember if I did. Crap. And then we need about 130 motors, so I'm letting the motors continue. But let me go ahead and put that in there. Alright, so the only thing that we have left to get industrial manufacturing is the plastic. And we're going to need the plastic for some reason, the fuel power generators. I'm not exactly sure why that is. So we may have to craft some things and wait for some other things to get finished, stuff like that. I do, though, want to make sure that we get some more motors in play. Let me go ahead and update. I still don't understand. The blueprint designers used to create custom factory designs, savings blueprints. Blueprints can be accepted. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. One thing that we can do while I'm waiting for more motors to get produced is, if you'll remember, it's Caterium? Yeah, so I need 50 high-speed connectors to get power pole Mark IIIs. I would like to go ahead and do that. So I think we do that right now if I can. But we need... Oh, that's right. We need to craft 50 circuit boards to craft the high-speed connectors. Yeah, we need 50 circuit boards. So I would need a whole lot more cabling. I would need about 500. I would need a lot more quick wire too. Okay, so I don't have enough of anything at the moment to really pull that off. We're going to have to make sure to spend some time planning for that. That being said, we could... Well, at some point we need another 50 plastics if we're going to go down the smokeless powder path. So that's something else to plan for as well. Alright, so I can't do any of the other things I wanted to do. That's my fault. Here's what we'll do. There's 50 let's go ahead and... Oh, there's another 50. Okay. All right, we don't quite have 130 motors, but we've got close. So being that we're going to need to bring back 400 plastic anyway... Let's go ahead. Oh, how? Yep, both of them are full. Very good. Let's go ahead and head to the oil fields. And I've got to remember here. Okay. So, the first thing that we're going to focus on is getting this production right. And we're going to go ahead and put in our first coal generator as well, assuming I can. Let me see. Okay, so I never did flush the system, which actually that works out fine. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to tear all of this down so we can put it on... so that we can put it over here. And I'm actually going to face it that way as well. Alright, production, refinery. Okay. We want it to be plastic. Okay, let's go ahead and put down the storage. Why do I keep doing that? You all have got to love it every time I do this. And I wish I could say I did it on purpose, but I definitely don't. Okay, so there's that part. Now, the next thing that I want to do is I want to run both petroleum... Not petroleum. Polymer resin out of both refiners into a single merger. Alright, and then the other thing I need to do is I need to go ahead and run more pipe to there. Okay, good. Now, the next thing, though, that I need to do is go ahead and connect... Is this a Mark 1 or a Mark 2? That's a Mark 2. Okay, good. Is to connect a coal power generator off of this. So I want to do that first. Because I'm going to take... Actually, let me go ahead and get rid of this. I'm going to take the polymer resin out of here down to a... Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and place it. A merger right here. There's the out. Yeah. Okay. So let's get the oil generator first, because I have no idea how big this sumbitch is. All right, it's huge. All right, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Don't know why it does that. All right, let's see about putting it there. Okay, that's over on the pipe. Alright, this is just making it look pretty at this point. Okay, and then we would run pipe from here to here. And then power. I'm curious if the generator takes more than can be filled. That's why I'm sitting here looking at the numbers right now. Doesn't look like it. Okay. All right, let's take a look at our power numbers. So we were at 750. We're now at 1,000. Oh, this is so cool. It really isn't all that much cooler than coal, but you know, it's such a huge leap to get from one building. That's, I think, why I'm enjoying it so much. So one of the things I was looking at as I was flying over here on the zip line is the other iron and copper fields that are halfway between the two. Once we get the industrial manufacturing recipes, I really want to figure out Alright, I'm going to go ahead and run this one. Yeah, because that's going to be producing polymer resin already. So at least we can... Okay, I need to get power to you. Alright, how about from you? It's not this isn't the cleanest of looks, but it works. All right, now we need to do the same thing over here. So if we run trying to figure out where I want to do this. Because I need to run the polymer resin out of here into that merger. And then I need to have room for another oil generator. Alright, I'm going to change... this to a Mark II. First of all. Alright, I got an idea. Alright, let me get a refinery. Nope, that's out. There's in. this is going to produce fuel. Man, these are on the wrong sides. I need these two swapped. Well, maybe not. Alright, let me see about a fluid buffer. Here. Okay. Okay. I'm just looking to see. Okay, maybe not. No, maybe not. We might be okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that'll work. And then I can put the other oil generator over here. Okay. Power. You know what? Let me do it from up here. Man, this thing's big. Can I make that work? Apparently so. Alright, let's get this all hooked up. This is doing fuel. Polymer resin's going into the merger. And then this should be filling up. And then this should be going and getting power. Alright, so there's polymer resin. Alright, this is slowly filling up with fuel. Alright, this is going to take a while to fill, because I connected it all at one time. Alright, let's take a look. We should be at 1250 now, megawatts. 1250. Oh my god, that's a beautiful thing. In the meantime, we have been creating plastic. I may want to change this. I am. I'm gonna change this. I wanted to. Okay, there we go. Can I put... Yeah, let's put that in there. Yeah, so the reason I did this is because this needs 60 per minute of polymer resin to be able to produce the maximum amount of plastic from an efficiency perspective. But each individual refiner only produces 30 when producing fuel. So now, could I produce something else as well as the polymer resin and therefore maybe get more? Maybe, but I wouldn't bet on it. Like, I mean, I could produce plastic direct. Well, hold on a minute. So this is taking oil and turning it into fuel and polymer resin. So I could produce plastic and something else. Oh, heavy oil. So I could have gone straight to plastic, is basically what I'm saying. I could have bypassed some of this, but this was what I chose to do. Now, I'd love to hear in comments if you think that this was a bad decision, like if there's going to be a need for heavy oil in the future. But I think that's going to be very much dependent on my own personal needs or my own personal wants in some cases. All right, so we're going to let the plastic continue to build. Now we need to start standing up the next set of oil fields, which are over there. So we're going to have to do some more killing again. Because one's right here. God damn, there's all kinds of freaking bugs. Yeah, I have no interest in dying again. That's for sure. We did enough dying in the last episode. Speaking of... Alright, so here's an oil field here. We'll definitely stand up one here. I just then have to figure out well, first of all, I got to find out where the second one is. Let me see if the map shows me. No, because these are the ones that I put down myself. Alright, let me go ahead and put... Where is it? Oil extractor. There we go. I have a sneaking suspicion we're going to go this way. But I can always trash it and do it again. It's going to very much depend upon where the second one is. I know there's a second one over here. I just don't remember where. And then we've also got crude oil fields directly back there. Alright, let me... do some of this. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to clear that nest over there too, but I'm waiting on it for a minute. I want to find the other field. Alright, there's crude. Matter of fact, there's 4 crudes right here. Where the hell did he go? Nope. Okay, I think I got them all. I didn't get all the remains. Unfortunately, though, this isn't crude oil impure. That's normal. There's another one there. Crude oil. The one thing I do not understand yet is how crude oil equates to regular oil. In addition, I could have sworn there was another oil field. Alright, let me check something real quick. Oil extractor. Yeah, see, an oil extractor will not go here. I don't understand how to do crude oil then. Is it a miner that goes here? Okay, I know I'm missing the portable miner, but will it go here? I can't imagine that it would. Must be placed on a resource node. That's what I thought. Yeah, so I don't understand how to get anything out of the crude oil nodes. I could have sworn there was another oil field here. It's over there. It's over there. Yeah, so we would need to turn it this way. Limestone. That's not what I wanted. Have I even... I have been over there. Alright, let me judge what's over here first. There's a big old beast. And a big old nest. Yeah, this is really where I wish I had the rifle. Come on. I don't want to open the nest while fighting this guy. Come on. Okay. I did craft myself some more inhalers, by the way. Actually, you know what? That didn't do a thing. Yep, that didn't do a thing. Okay. I may have softened it up. Okay, so here is our second. All right, so we're not that far away. But yeah, let me go ahead and put another oil extractor down, and let's have it turned this way. All right, so I'm gonna need to run a power tower over to here. I think that's probably going to be best. There we go. Alright, good. I didn't need it to be one. Let me see if I can do something. Yeah, because I don't need that one to be one with a platform. Okay, let's see how much plastic we have before we get started with the next piece of construction. Alright, so we got 200. We need another 200 before we can go back and get industrial manufacturing. So let's go ahead and keep working on what we can out here. How are we going to combine these two together in the same way? So, the only one that needs... Okay, we can have this one be the secondary. What I mean by that is... Well, I guess they're neither one secondary, but... have this one be the feeder. In other words, put the majority of the rubber production, which is what's going to come out over here, have that be over there. Alright, so I'm going to put some platforms right here, and then we just need to feed the polymer resin over to that side. I don't know how we're going to do it. I have no idea how we're going to do it across water. I'm probably going to have to put down a bunch of platforms, but I got to get started with something first. Alright, so let me clear this. Okay. Oops, missed one. Okay, so we would need a refiner. Alright, and that is inbound. Hold on, let me make sure where it's sitting. Okay. Now, what I would like to do is put the generator right here. So, putting a storage, where is it? Organization, that's right. The fluid buffer here. I can make this work. Okay, good. So yeah, then put the coal, why do I keep saying coal, guys? I don't understand. The oil generator right here. This is when yeah, okay, I do have enough. Yeah, there we go. And then from there to there. Okay. Then this produces polymer resin. We then just need to get the polymer resin over to there into a merger. And then let that be the location where the dual refiners are located to produce the rubber. Because at this point, I think that's the only other thing that we are going to absolutely need at this point, until I know otherwise. That's the thing, until I know otherwise. So this is producing heavy oil. Like, I don't know if I'm going to need heavy oil. You can just produce fuel, which is obviously... Oh, it's actually the same amount. Huh. Oh, hold on. I just noticed something. This takes in crude oil to create plastic and heavy oil. Whereas this takes water and polymer resin to create plastic. So again, how do you get crude oil? All right, I may have to do a search for that. Okay, one thing at a time, though. All right, let me see if I can get... And I need some more cable. Oh, this sucks. I can't do that. Alright, I guess I'm going to have to do it from over here. Because obviously I need a power pole. I might be able to run one from over there, though. I'm gonna have to run one from over there because I don't have enough room, or I don't have enough length to get it across the water. Okay, that's fine. I think I've still got an open spot on the power pole up at the top of the hill, so maybe I'll run another one up here. Oh God. I do not want... you get tired of fighting the aliens after a while. You really do. I guess that's why you get the... Is this a Mark II? 1, 2... I only need a Mark I for over there. Which means I probably only need a Mark I for here. want to put it on the foundation. If they'll let me. There we go. Alright, and then... There we go. Except for that's not connected. Oh. Really? There. Why is it not extracting? Oh, I get it. I didn't connect this one to the... Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. It's going to fluctuate for a little bit until it gets a consistent amount. And now we're up to 1,500. Now I could feel comfortable taking one or two of the coal generators offline. Alright. This is where things get tricky. I'm going to probably have to do a foundation bridge across in order to connect all of this up for rubber production. I don't know if I'm going to need another a water extractor or not. Alright, let's see how much plastic we have. If we have another couple of hundred, we may just go ahead and go back, because I do need to get some more motors. Okay, yeah. Let me see if I can get 250 so I can get that one research item at the same time. Alright, if I've now got 1,500 and I'm only consuming between 5 and 6... Yeah, even my max capacity is only at 1,000. We could take off legitimately 2 coal generators. What I'm trying to think about here is we're going to be unlocking trains soon. Matter of fact, that's probably the next path I'm going to go. At which point then we could convert that one coal vein that's up at the top of the rock formation we could convert that into coal to feed that other set of iron and copper that we're not currently using that I pass over. And I think that's probably, I mean, first of all, it would have to be trained because it's too far away. The tractor could get there, but it would take forever. Plus, I would have to find a perfect path. Whereas the train's going to get there a lot faster and therefore keep production moving for steel or what have you. And and therefore we could be a little bit more specific and clean about what we use our iron for. All right, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and head back then. And remember, we still have one more oil generator to put in over on the other field. Okay. All right, so as we come up over to this area that I was referring to, and by the way, we may stop and get quick wire as well, because I'm starting to run a little low. We've got 3 iron veins. Actually, hold on a minute. We've got 2 iron veins here. I don't know what those purities are. We've then got 3 iron veins right here. Right here in a nice little circle. And then there are 2 copper veins right over there. So it's a nice area for production of iron and copper production. And we can really truly set up full automation all the way up to cabling, which I've been basically manually manufacturing since the beginning of the game, really. I have never set up automation for cabling. And they can be nice and clean, and we can have, you know, simple sets of parts as well as some more advanced parts. I'm not sure that we're producing every type of part possible. And one of the things that's going to determine a lot of this is what are these 2 other items for Phase 3 going to require from a recipe perspective. But in order to do any steel production out that way, we're going to absolutely have to have trains. It's the only way we're going to be... Whoa, crap. Okay, there we go. A little worried there. Matter of fact, while we are at it, let me make sure I've only got 25 and 52 encased industrial beams. There's another certain, we'll put those back. So now we've got 100. And then steel beams, I've still got 163. Let's go ahead and take a little more. We'll put those back. I'm still good on steel pipes. I have been using rubber for something. I don't know what, though. Apparently one of the items that I've been doing has required rubber. So we absolutely have to have rubber. Is this out? Is there anything left in here? There's only 1 stator. Okay, so I'd have to go get some more stators in order to produce more motors. Okay. Let us finish the industrial manufacturing.
Milestone reached. Manufacturers can receive up to 4 inputs for the production of complex parts, such as computers and heavy modular frames, but most importantly the 2 new project parts. The modular engine and adaptive control unit are essential for the development of Phase 3 of Project Assembly. You are making good progress. The future is starting to look bright.
Well, that's the first positive thing that Ada has said to us, I think, in the entire game. Okay, so what the next thing I think we need is monorail technology. I think that's the next thing. And there's nothing from a requirements perspective that's out of hand. Motors, encased industrial beams, steel beams, and then steel pipes. I mean, the steel pipes we already have. They've been sitting in inventory for God knows how long. So those are going to be easy to put in. The steel beams are going to be easy to put in. In case industrial beams will take a little while to craft, and so will the motors, but we can probably get that pretty quickly. Then you can get railway signaling. I don't think we're going to need to worry about that for a bit, but at some point we will. But that opens up computers, and we actually haven't... I don't know that we've unlocked computers yet. Unless it got unlocked because of... Oh, okay, it did. It got unlocked because of industrial manufacturing. Okay, so we can now produce computers. Pipeline engineering is Mark IIs for all of our pipelines. To be honest, I don't know if we need it yet. It doubles the capacity of the pipes. But if you're not extracting, you know, enough deep water, I don't know how much it matters. We will probably want to do... Yeah, so I'm thinking what I'm going to do is do monorail first, and then go back and do fluid packaging. Packaged oil. There's a packager. And unpackages fluid. Now, that doesn't... That doesn't help me. That's still not going to sit on top of that crude oil. Yeah, I don't know what's going to sit on top of that crude oil. That really is bothering the crap out of me. Alright, so yeah, monorail will be next. 100%. Matter of fact, while we're here, let me go get... Actually, where are the steel pipes? What did I do with them? They're not... Oh, I know where they are. They're up at the top because they're up being used to create stators. How many copper sheets do I have? 176. Let me take another couple of hundred. And then I absolutely need more copper wire. And then... Oh, we're almost out of steel pipes. Almost. Matter of fact, I don't have enough. Yeah, I can stop this. Yeah, I can stop this now. I need 250, so 500. Yeah, I'm gonna tear all this down. Let me go put these stators in to craft motors. The reason why I'm tearing all of this down, because after we get the 4 oil fields set up with plastic and rubber, I'm then going to turn focus to those iron and copper fields, and I'm probably going to move, because that's a impure copper vein. So I would much rather move to a more solid copper vein so I can get more out of them. Let me think. Let me see. That was... Okay, it's in here. Alright, so there's that. That'll get back to crafting. Let me go get some more rotors. Do it, I think. I mean, there were 84 in there. No, let me grab another 100. that'll craft all of the motors that we need. And then this is now steel beams. So what I could potentially do here is swap out one of the steel beams and have it start producing more steel pipes. And at the moment, we could probably put them all in one encase or one industrial storage. But maybe what I do is I start to have a bunch of small ones. One for encased, one for steel. I don't know. That's the kind of the least of my worries at the moment. I'm trying to think of what I want to do next. Alright, let me go put... Actually, let me do this. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the steel beams that I need. We've still got another 8 minutes before the pod's coming back. Oh. What was... Here it is. Oh, but I can't craft... No, that's not the one that I wanted. There was one that needed 50... Oh, there it is. Smokeless powder. I have an extra 100 in here. Actually, I have an extra 200. Alright, I'll put you in there, and I'll take you.
Research completed. Smokeless powder recipe unlocked. New sulfur research available for the development of high-end weaponry and ammunition.
So, we have the cluster obelisk. We have the nuclear deterrent development. That scares the living crap out of me. Oh, and of course, inflated pocket dimension, so more inventory slots. I'll definitely want to do that soon. But this is the big one for me. So 50 smokeless powder, 100 motors, and rubber to get a rifle. As well as open up rifle ammunition, and then we also will get access to turbo rifle ammunition. But that requires some things that I don't even recognize yet, including this one, which is turbo fuel, which requires a freaking hard drive, for God's sakes. So, yeah, we've still got... I very much want to get the rifle at the very least, making the killing of things a little bit easier. I've still got another 5 minutes. Alright, I'm going to sit here and craft away a bunch of things while I'm waiting for the 5 minutes. I will see you on the other side. Okay, we are back. Our pod has returned. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steel pipes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steel beams. 4. Oh, missed one. There we go. Okay, so we've gotten all the steel pipes and all the steel beams already there, already ready to go for monorail. Let me take a quick look. Alright, I'm going to need to go get some more iron plates at some... Oh, never mind. I have some more. Let me craft some more cables before we leave, because I want to wrap up the episode by having completed all of the oil power, or petroleum power. Why can I not? There they are. I'll hold off on getting the quick wire for right now. Maybe I'll do it in between episodes, because I definitely need to restock what I have in my... And so, I need to see the remaining comment. One of the members of the community actually put a comment in one of the previous videos that I could actually have multiple dimensional depots. And if that's indeed the case, I could put a second dimensional depot up by the quick wire and have that run directly in. And therefore not have to worry about having that fill. Because I could actually, instead of having a storage unit up there, I could just have it go directly into a dimensional depot. Which I think would be awesome. Because that would keep it filled all the time. Alright, so let's stop there. Alright, one of the things I wanted to do... Crude oil. Okay. Refined into all kinds of oil-based resources like fuel and plastic. Got that. Used in plastic, used in rubber, used in fuel... So they consider... Well, that doesn't help me. Yeah, I don't know. I still don't understand how to do that. Okay. Then the next thing I want to see is... Here's the computer. Okay, so this is where the manufacturers are going to come in. It needs circuit boards, cables, and plastic. And they are used in the adaptive control units. So this is going to get interesting quick. The recipes for these two items... Oh, boy. Alright, let me... Modular engine is the other one. Motors, rubber, and smart plates. And we basically are going to need 1,000 smart plates, 1,500. No, actually, I'm not even sure what we're going to need. It's going to be 15 times 500, whatever that is. It's going to be more than 1,500. It's going to be 1,500 times 5, 7,500. And then 1,000 motors to be able to produce the 500 adaptive control units. Yeah, so this is where we're going to have to... I'm going to have to really sit down and think about where do I want to produce what, so that I can keep things somewhat close together, and then back to the monorail again. Instead of us going back and forth to get rubber, which we need for modular engines, we need plastic for computers, as well as the circuit boards. As well as the computers, and then the heavy modular frames. Here's the heavy modular frame. Modular frame, steel pipe and case. Okay, so that's nothing new. This one can be all done right here local. So this is the one that we can do all local. That's good. And we should start to figure out the best way to do that at the very least, and figure out how many heavy modular frames I'm going to need. Probably 100 based on the adaptive control unit recipe. But this is where we're going to have to start thinking about how do I want to spread out the iron and steel production. And then therefore, where does the coal go? How do I get the plastics and rubber to the right locations? And that's where the monorail really comes into play. Alright, so I'm going to head back. I want to wrap up the episode by getting the remaining petroleum power generator up and running and rubber production up and running. So I will see you when we get there. Okay, we are back in the oil fields. We've got 3 petroleum generators up and working, although one of them is showing as red. I don't like the look of that. Why is that? It's full of crude oil. It doesn't have any place to put the polymer resin. That's why. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so then let's do this. I am going to build, and I think I can do this easily enough. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, I see what I did. Alright. That's good enough. And then I can put a 2 meter from there. Alright, now let's go ahead and get the necessary things. I'm going to need to remove you. I do need to go and get some plastic out of the storage. I don't think I've cleared over there. There's a yellow power slug. At some point, I'm going to want to clear that area too. Hi, Mr. Giraffe, Tick, Penguin Thingy. Sorry, Mr. Space Giraffe, Tick, Penguin Thingy. Alright, let's do that again. Yeah, I think that's the right direction. Okay, so now I want... Alright, let me start by putting the refiner down. Other way. Okay. Okay. I don't have enough room. Well, I may. Alright, I need to put a fluid buffer. Yeah, let's get power first. Organization fluid buffer. Oh crap, I'm out of modular frames. Alright, then maybe I'll run this one direct for now. That's fine. Alright, let me do it from up here. Okay. Okay. Alright, and then this is the polymer resin, which we need to run into a merger. Where do I want to... Maybe over this side. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so let's put a merger right there. Okay, now let me run the polymer resin to the merger. Oops, nope, 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 nope. Went too far. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to wrap up this episode because it's been running long. Okay. And then here to there. Uh-oh. Okay, we need another refiner. That's inbound. There we go. Oops, nope, that's not going to work. I need to slide it forward. Okay. All right. There we go. Other way. Hey, I remembered it this time. Okay. This is going to be rubber. Alright, and we should now have power back up and running over there. The only thing I need here is water. So now I got to figure out how to get water from there over to here. Getting the water over there isn't the issue. It's, do I have enough? So that's full at 69. That's enough then. Okay. If you were wondering, this was why I made sure to get the extra copper sheeting. Alright. Okay. Okay. Now I need power. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then maybe put a Mark 1 right there. Okay. I think that's everything. And this should take us up to 1,750 as soon as this gets up and running. And there's no fluid buffer on this one, so... Now, you will notice that there is industrial fluid buffers in my to-do list, and that's to increase the or basically give us better protection. At the moment, I don't necessarily need it, but we'll have to wait and see how it goes. I mean, right now, we're getting 1,000 out of petroleum and 750 out of coal. So, needless to say, I can absolutely reduce down the amount of coal. And I absolutely think I will in one of the next couple of episodes. Oh, I didn't choose. Sorry. That was my fault. Yeah, there we go. There it is, 1750. And we've only got a maximum of 1161 now. Very, very nice. Very nice. Alright, one quick thing. Geo... Nope, it doesn't come up on the quick search. Okay. What I'm going to try and remember to do between now and the next episode is I'm going to try and put together some calculations of what I need for Phase 3. Because I think we're at a point where we can just really start to focus in on that. And maybe what I do is I just do a single... What is the new item called? Manufacturer, which requires plastic, apparently. Motors, modular frames, and getting them... excuse me. Getting the manufacturer up and running, just kind of like off to the side, and then I can move things into storage units to run into it. Sort of like what I'm doing already for an assembler. At least until I can really truly get monorails up and running, because I don't know how the monorail's going to work. I really truly don't. I'm looking forward to trying, but it's going to be a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and stay here. I want to go over to this island. Oh, there's another ship. Okay, I'm not going to stay here. Yeah, there's another ship. Let me see what else is over here real quick. There's some quartz, it looks like. There was apparently a nest down there. Yeah, I need the rifle. Oh, there's a big nest there. Oh, there's a yellow slug underneath of that rock, that's why. Okay. Alright, well, this is where I'm gonna wrap up my episode by swimming. As always, I hope you've been enjoying the content. If you have, please make sure to hit the like button, subscribe buttons, and feel free to comment or provide suggestions. I've been getting a lot of great comments and suggestions from members of the community, and I'm very appreciative of it. I try to respond to everyone, but I do have a full-time job. This isn't the only thing that I do. I wish it was, but it's not. Let me go. I'm gonna go grab some plastic. and head back to the hub. So hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Talk to you soon.